Okay. Can everybody hear me? Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hopefully everything is working okay. How is everybody doing? Wow, that's one way to mess with the lights. How is everybody doing today? Thank you so much for joining. Hey Shane, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Fright Night, Friday the 27th. I appreciate you hopping on in here. Hello guys, welcome. Hop on in. Let's discuss the week. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. Hey, what's up, Cheyenne? Princess Hearts, thank you so much. You should do more reacting to Sam and Colby. I got a whole playlist. I show Speed. I think I like your profile picture. It looks like Monkey D. Luffy. Big fan of One Piece, actually, so I love the profile picture, man. Did you get your hair cut? I did not, but I actually, you know what? I took a pair of scissors and I kind of trimmed it, but yeah, I guess you can kind of consider that a haircut. How are you doing, Peachy? Thank you so much. I'm doing okay. How about you guys? How is everybody doing here? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Hit that like button, guys, if you guys are enjoying the content. Obviously, this week has been nuts with content, so I just got done filming episode 1 of the Ted Bundy tapes for Patreon, so be looking forward to that if you guys are patrons. Also, the Gacy tapes were all released this week, so every single episode of the Gacy tapes are up on Patreon right now. For only $1 a month, you guys can watch the Gacy tapes with me. Do you have any haunted items you own? That is a good question, I show Speed. I don't know if I have any haunted objects, not to my knowledge. There could be among the background, but to my knowledge, I don't know of any haunted objects. I actually have been deciding to regain and rebuild my creepy clown collection. I have a whole shelf full of creepy clowns back there, antique clowns, vintage clowns. Been really getting back into those. So, I mean, if you guys see any that you don't want around your house anymore and you're like, hey, you know what? I would love to see that creepy ass clown in Jordan's background. Send them my way. I'll tell you, because I know a lot of people are always asking me, what should I send you? I don't even know what to send if I could send anything. If you guys got creepy antique clowns that you're just tired of seeing and just don't want in your house no more, send them my way. I will do an unboxing. Trust me. I'm always looking for adding more to that collection back there. I'm doing good, Lee. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, but if you guys are just jumping on into my channel, I have a shit ton of reactions. I don't think I need my glasses, actually. I have a shit ton of reactions for Sam and Colby and stuff like that. You know what? I'm actually going to keep my glasses on. I recently watched the lasted video of Sam and Colby too, and while I was watching Peggy's eyes, I felt pressure on my back and head. It's very creepy. It very much is creepy. Yeah, I'll give you that. Absolutely. Sorry, I just ate food. I just ate, so I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now. I'm doing good, name's Jasmine. How are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. I had to put my dog down this week, but trying to distract myself with movies and TV shows. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. That is unfortunate to hear. I love Peggy. She's a queen. She is a queen. She is. Good day, Jordan and everyone. Hope all is well. All has been good. Thank you so much for asking, Huck. I hope everything's well with you. I watched The Deep House the other night. Pretty good. Great concept. Scuba divers exploring an underwater haunted house. That's scary. That is a scary concept. I'm pretty sure we had that conversation too of Deep House. It sounds scary. That sounds I'm very claustrophobic. I have a fear of the deep sea, and haunted houses can be unsettling. So underwater, yeah, creepy. That's sad. I'm sorry you guys had to put your dogs down this week. That is unfortunate. Hey, Gaston, how are you doing? Love the name. How are you doing today? Started watching American Horror Story. I've been hooked on it. It's a good show. I think I stopped on Hotel. But I'm glad you're getting into it. It's a very good show. Let's see. So sorry, Cheyenne. Pets are part of the family. Stay strong. Yeah, they really are. They really are. I have actually thought about, like, what am I going to do when I have to put Church down? Because Church is, like, one of my best friends, you know. Love the cat to death, but it's a sad. That's probably the only downfall of having pets is just one day you got to put them down. Shal, how are you doing? What's up, man? Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for hopping on in. I hope you're having a great day. Hope it's a spooktacular day. Are you guys watching any horror movies? Let me know. I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts. I actually just watched Puppet Master 2. Puppet Master 2 is now up on Patreon as an early access watch, so Glad to hear that, Gaston. Awesome. I'm good, thanks. It's been nearly a year since I've stopped eating sweets, chocolate, biscuits, and cake. I only have cake on special occasions like birthdays and Christmas. Good, good, yes. Yeah, if you try to, if you like, I myself am trying to get back on a diet. I'm trying to lose the weight. I'm going to be hopefully getting a gym membership soon so I can go back to the gym. I used to be a big gym buff. I love the gym. Love to get that energy going again. Samantha, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. I saw that Lane try to call me about an hour ago. I was actually in the middle of the Ted Bundy tapes. I do apologize about missing his call, but how are you doing, Samantha? I'm glad to see you on here. I need Lane or you to get the Evil Dead game so me and you can play online or something, because that game is apparently cross-play and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely one game I would love to play with you. It's such a good time. Let's see. Thanks. I watched the remake of Wrong Turn. Not really a remake. I heard it's its own little twist or spin on the concept. I don't think it's actually like a remake. Yeah. I never watched any horror movies. I am very sensitive of jump scares, and I get that. A lot of people are. Don't worry about it. I get it. I'm now trying to give up fizzy drinks. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you what. If you're really trying to cut back on the sweets and stuff, fizzy drinks, pop, Sody Pop. I call it Sody Pop. The Sody Pop is definitely one of those things that is such a hard thing to like. It does benefit so much. Trust me. If you go from pop to like a straight water diet, like a straight water, only drinking water and that kind of thing, coffee on the down low or whatever you like, that's not related to any sugary substances, it's going to help out a lot. I do not drink pop myself. Sody Pop. Yeah, that remake was a whole different movie. I'm kind of excited to see it, though. I really have been looking forward to watching it. I haven't seen it myself. Watched Door in the Woods 2019 the other night. How was that, Gaston? Was it good? I'm immune to jump scares. I find them mostly way too predictable, but they cheat these days and add loud noises. Yeah, they do, don't they? They do. I get more jump scares in videos games get me more so than movie jump scares, because I feel like I'm actually in the environment and stuff, so it's a bit different. It's a bit woke too. Not sure if I enjoyed it or not. I think that's something, unfortunately, that we're almost it's going to happen no matter what now with horror films. There's going to be a little level of woke in there, and it's just unfortunate, but it's the times and what we're living in now. Unfortunately, I hate saying that because I'm such a huge fan of the 80s and 70s horror genre. I miss movies that just had fun with concepts instead of taking itself too seriously. There's a message behind it. I like horror movies that just completely go all out batshit crazy. Those are my types of horror movies. I'm a big 70s, 80s, and 90s horror buff. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Booze, alcohol. If you can cut back on that too, that'd be good. I don't think it was Huck. It was Lee that was talking to me about it, but Huck, yeah, makes a good point. Yeah, the alcohol and booze. Absolutely. I watched the original Fright Night. Great one. American Psycho, Friday the 13th Part 3, and Halloween H2O today, man. That's awesome. I love the I love that. I love that lineup right there. Enjoy your live streams on here, by the way. Oh, thank you, Names Jasmine. I appreciate that. It had a really good build up and premise, but felt it didn't keep up the momentum. It seems like a lot of horror films today. That's one of the things I noticed about a lot of horror films today, is that the momentum is never really there at the end. Sometimes I feel like the movie doesn't end on a good note. Sometimes I feel like it's underwhelming, which is unfortunate because, the end of the movie is one of the most important things. It's one of those things you should never fuck up, is the end of your movie. What does it mean? What does it stand for? Some things along those lines. And unfortunately, movies today, horror films specifically, just don't live up. One of the more disappointing endings to a horror film I've seen in most recent years was It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2, to me, I wanted to love it so much. And though I do have enjoyment coming out of It Chapter 2, to me, it's almost more infuriating. It Chapter 2 is more infuriating than it is anything else. I think it's because of what it could have been. The director did such a great job with that first. Andy Muschietti did such a great job with that first It Chapter 1, which I still hold as one of the best horror films of the decade. I would go and say, as far as, decade, I would say it's one of the best ones of the decade. And that second movie, man, it had a lot to hold. It had a lot on its shoulders, but with the same director, I felt like, he had a vision for it. And I just feel like he made it more of a comedy than a horror film, which is a damn shame too. It felt like it was directed by Sam Raimi more than it was directed by Andy Muschietti, which is unfortunate because I didn't think the Sam Raimi style felt right with the It style. It I really wanted a scary final conclusion to It. I really did. Looking forward to watching your Funhouse reaction. I hope a lot of you guys are going to be hopping on into that. I'm so happy that they finally let me post the Funhouse reaction. I had a battle with the studio that would not let me post it. They killed little baby Pennywise and insulting him and bullying him. I enjoyed the movie, but part 2 was pretty goofy. Yeah, I didn't like the you bullied him into submission. I don't think that was necessary to me. It was just dumb. It was dumb. I'm gonna be blunt, it was dumb. The way they decided to beat Pennywise was dumb. I thought I preferred the It Chapter 2 of the TV miniseries more than the It Chapter 2 of the movies, because it felt more real. I mean, these guys were so pissed off at him that they just finally dug into their I don't want to say like caveman caveman instincts, but they ran up and they beat the shit out of that spider and they ripped his fucking heart out with their bare hands. I mean, I prefer the miniseries overall. I think I honestly could agree with that. I think overall the miniseries just had more of a lasting effect on me than the movies did. Love It Chapter 1. I will still say that It Chapter 1 is probably the best made It property that has been made into a film or TV miniseries or anything like that. It's probably the best put together made structurally. But the It TV miniseries has more of a charm to it. That's what I would say about that. It has more of a charm. It's more likable. Tim Curry as Pennywise is so iconic. Love it, love it, love it. And I don't think the movies are going to live up to that. I just don't. And I love Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, but Tim Curry was on a different level. Mum of Many, how are you doing? OMG, 1408 is one of the only movies that gave me nightmares. That's one I'm going to have to react to because I've never seen 1408. Bob, 12345, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining, guys. By the way, if you are new to these live streams, because I noticed that we got so many new subscribers, please let me know how your day's going. Let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it, guys. It is genuinely awesome. I am very creeped out to see the real Devil's Rocking Chair. That was a part of the Conjuring 3 that in this is crazy to say, but I feel nauseous while looking at the rocking chair. Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite parts of the Sam and Colby video was that Devil's Rocking Chair moment. What are your thoughts on Fright Night 2? Never seen it. Haven't seen the remake of Fright Night 2 or the original Fright Night 2. I gotta see them. I haven't got a chance to watch them, but I really do want to watch them at some point. I heard the original second one was actually pretty good. No spoilers though. That's right. No spoilers. No spoilers. Absolutely. If I have, especially since I do movie reactions, yeah, don't spoil a movie if I haven't seen it. Didn't people accuse Michael Myers of being homophobic in Halloween Kills? Michael is going to kill people regardless of gender and sexuality. At least they had a gay couple. Yeah, they people, because they will jump on anything. There was a gay couple named Little John and Big John in Halloween Kills. I've actually really began to love Halloween Kills. I know a lot of people still have an issue with it. I really enjoyed it. I still think it's a great gore time and a lot of fun, especially if you're drunk and you're watching them just butcher people. It's a good time. But yeah, there was a gay couple in Halloween Kills, and Michael Myers killed them. And automatically people just went ahead and jumped to the conclusion that Michael Myers is homophobic for killing gay people. Okay, well, I guess yeah. Yeah, people are just leaping on and grabbing on any branch at this rate, right? They're going and they're just tackling anything that could be controversial. Michael Myers is not homophobic. I should not have to tell people this. He's not homophobic. He's a murderer. He don't give a fuck. These laws and these rules do not abide to him. He will kill you because he wants to. He killed a child in the movie. He killed a child. Two kids. One in the first film, and probably in a more brutal way. I don't want to spoil, but he kills. I don't understand. People, yeah, will jump on anything. It's crazy. Yeah, people had a fit. That's right, they did. I've only seen 2 endings, and I definitely preferred one over the other. We're talking about Halloween Kills right there? Sorry about that. He killed his sister as a child, countless people, and he eats dogs, and people are concerned he may be homophobic. And he's not even homophobic. He's just a murderer. Like, it blows my mind, yeah. People just want something to complain about. They really do. They really do. I'd be pissed if those people got Michael Myers canceled because he killed. Like, dude, in all honesty, I've seen a lot of people who are gay say that they're happy that they're, that there are gay people in the Halloween movies and they're a part of the action. I get it. I get it. That's what I would have been thinking about. I'm like, you guys, like, who cares? Princess Hearts, gotta go. Bye and good luck on your reactions, Jordan. Have a nice day. Okay, Princess Hearts, thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate it. How pathetic. I'm bi and I didn't find it. No, it shouldn't be offensive. It shouldn't be offensive. It's a movie. It's a fucking movie. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I even liked the characters of Big John and Little John. I died laughing. They were hilarious and cool. Why are such people watching Halloween Kills anyways? Who knows? Hi from Southern Utah. Hello. How are you doing, Sharon? Thank you so much for joining. How is your day going? Hope you're watching something spooky, scary, or unsettling. That'd be awesome. I think Michael Myers is inclusive of everyone. He is. He will kill you no matter what you are. Doesn't matter what you are. You can be a dog. You can be a cat. You can be gay. You can be a racist. You can be anything. He'll kill you because he's Michael Myers. Jason Voorhees is the same way. So is Freddy Krueger. They will kill you because, by goodness, they can do it. I think yeah, exactly. Hello, Spooky Traveler. Thank you so much for joining. By the way, guys, hit that like button if you guys are hopping on in here and really enjoying the discussion and conversation. So true. We just want to be included in the LGBT community. Not killing us in movies is excluding us from the fun. That's right. That's right. You're actually right. I would have liked in Halloween Kills if Lonnie said that it was Loomis that scared him from the Myers house. I don't think he knew it was Loomis. No, he didn't know it was Loomis. Loomis was hiding behind a bush, but that would have been awesome. Fine, thanks. Haven't watched anything yet. Hope you are having an awesome day. I am having a very solid day. Thank you so much, Sharon, for asking. I'm having a very solid day. Just got done eating, having some water. Probably going to be going on a walk here soon. I got to go pick up my brother up from work in about a couple hours, so yeah, it's been a pretty eventful day. And I just filmed the first episode of the Ted Bundy tapes for Patreon. So if you guys are a part of Patreon and you're liking the exclusive content, including the full-length movie reactions or the TV show reactions, thank you for becoming a part of Patreon. We are at 52 patrons now. We are almost at our fucking goal. 150 patrons is our first goal for Patreon. So if you guys are not a part of Patreon and you are like, hey, you know what? I like this guy. I want to support him even farther. Head on over to the Patreon page. Check out the exclusive content. There is a lot of it. Got more Creep Show coming. Got more exclusive content coming. So link in the description if you guys want to run over there and become a part of Patreon. And at some point, if you are with us for a good amount of time, your name will be at the end credits of each of our videos. So that is that. I didn't even stumble on my words right there. That was pretty impressive, wasn't it? Thank you so much, Francis. $5 more fancy feast for church. That's right. That's right. We got to feed the beast. You know what I mean? Because if I don't, he's going to kill me. We got to feed the beast, man. That's right. Thank you, by the way. And also, I will be reacting to some Johnny Depp films coming up. This Saturday, I'm supposed to be watching Finding Neverland for the first time. And I can't wait because I know a lot of people have been really wanting to see me react to more Johnny Depp stuff. The only issue is I've seen most of his popular projects, like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, seen them. I've seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I've seen Dark Shadows. I've seen almost every one of his popular Tim Burton films. I mean, it's hard for me to find a Johnny Depp movie that I have not seen. So here soon I will be reacting to Finding Neverland. That's going to be fun. What do you think of the Friday the 13th Jason Takes Manhattan? I love that film. I'm going to be honest with you, Lee. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm glad you love the film. Always hold that on. Always hold that. I used to love it myself. I'm not a fan of it as much as I used to be. I will watch it, but I'm not a fan of it as much as I used to be. I like certain moments of it. It's my least favorite Friday the 13th film. I am, though, happy to hear that you do love it because that is, the beauty of film is it's so subjective that you can love it even if I hate it. So I'm glad to hear that you love it, man. I'm at a high school graduation. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people are graduating this month, and it's just exciting. I graduated in 2015. 7 years ago is when I graduated high school. I'm so happy to be out of that shithole. You have no idea. He could have found out later because he admits he chickened out. I would have good homage to the original. That's true. I think it would have. Yeah, absolutely. Curious to why you ranked the Lone Ranger so low. I liked the Lone Ranger. I really do. It's not. It's low, but I think like I still enjoy it. I do like the Lone Ranger. Actually, it was a fun time for me. I saw it in theaters for my birthday, as a matter of fact. So I do enjoy it from time to time. But of all those films, I gotta say it doesn't have as much rewatchability as the ones above it. So that's probably why it's ranked as low as it is. But other than that, I do not hate the Lone Ranger. I know it got so much shit. The movie got so much shit because I think a lot of people got pissed off at Johnny Depp at the time because he wasn't a Native American. He was just playing a Native American dressed up in a whole bunch of makeup. And I think that pissed a lot of people off. And so did the direction. I thought it was a fun time. If you haven't seen Ed Wood or Fearing Loathing in Las Vegas, have to do so. I have seen Ed Wood. Ed Wood is my favorite Johnny Depp movie. Ed Wood is my favorite Johnny Depp movie. I love it so much. So underrated. Jordan, have you got snacks for the chat today? As a matter of fact, I had pizza before this, but I do not have no snacks for the chat today, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. It suffers from Halloween 3 syndrome. Shouldn't be called Takes Manhattan. Other than that, it's a fun watch. Yeah, I think it's Jason Takes a Boat to Manhattan is what it should have been called, because that was basically the premise of the movie, was him just on a boat ride. Yes, Edward Scissorhands is, yeah, definitely one that has to be up there for sure. My mom didn't like the Lone Ranger either, but I did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's not the worst. Not the worst out there. Sharon, found Dead Alive, the fun version on Vudu. I saw the one with Roddy Piper, but can't remember where I found it. Ooh. Ed Wood is Burton's best work. You know what? Direction wise, it might be. Yeah, that's up there for sure. And so is Edward Scissorhands. I think those two were absolutely great times. Like I mentioned on Facebook, it looks like Benny and June is missing from your list. Yeah, I haven't. I honestly, I have not seen Benny and June. There's several Johnny Depp movies I have not seen. People got pissed off too that I hadn't seen certain movies, and I'm just like, I can't get to every single film all at once. I mean, literally, it was 2019 when I saw Back to the Future trilogy for the first time. So, I mean, to give you an idea, I received some fantastic, exciting news from my sister and her girlfriend are getting married. Oh, well, congratulations! That is awesome. I hope they are happy together. That is awesome. Congratulations to them. I think Fear and Loathing is is the only Johnny Depp film I've ever seen. Ooh, I mean, if that's the case, you have a lot. You have a lot to do. You have a lot to do, Huck. But trust me, it's actually a fun ride. A lot of Johnny Depp's films are actually a good time. Some of them are a bit wonky. Some of the Tim Burton films are a bit wonky, and maybe more style over substance, but still a fun time. I think one of the biggest examples of style over substance is what was it? It's not even a Tim Burton film. It's not even directed by Tim Burton, but Alice Through the Looking Glass, man. I can't stand that movie. I can't stand Alice Through the Looking Glass. I literally got motion sickness watching that film. I really did. It was almost hard to watch. And I understand to be the weird, for it to be weird. I understand it's Wonderland. I understand it, but dude, the way it was shot and everything just made me nauseous. Fear and Loathing is my favorite favorite Depp movie. He is so spot on in that performance. Oh, I bet. I've heard good things about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I do need to see it. Is it Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas or Fear and Loathing? By the way, again, thank you for the $5, man. That was meaningful. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of catching up. That's right. Okay, I was right. Yeah, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Okay. Nicole Mercer, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing today? Sorry, folks. I know it's really, really bright in here. Maybe I can fix that a little bit. One sec. Well, I thought I could fix it. Doesn't look like I can fix it. Sorry about that. How are you doing, Nicole? Francis, no problem, man. Thank you so much again. I'm doing solid. Thank you so much for asking. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're good. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button, by the way. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Really, and we've been doing really good, by the way, on views this week. We've been doing extremely well. That Sam and Colby reaction has almost hit 15,000 views. Insane. We've almost gained 200 new subscribers. So awesome. The support is really meaningful. If you guys are sharing the content, liking the content, subscribing, means the world. If you guys are even going the extra length and checking out our merch store or Patreon, thank you so much. It means a lot. It helps me out so much. Hello, Trent. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing this good day? Have you got any plans for the weekend? Let's check. I have a schedule right here, actually. 1 second. For the weekend, I get to film on Saturday. I'm going to be filming, and Sunday, I'm going to be editing a serial killer. Well, actually, on Sunday, I will be posting Sam and Colby reaction. So, yeah. I think I will be waiting till the second season 2 episode comes out. Bermoto just came by to give a like. Much love it. Thank you so much, Bermoto. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. But other than that, I don't have too many plans this weekend, honestly, besides posting and filming. How about you guys? What are your plans this weekend? I'm hanging out for an Evil Dead Rise trailer, dude. Yes. Watch Puppet Master 2 on Patreon today, man. And I'm sorry, guys, about the Puppet Master 2 reaction. The volume for the movie was a bit lower than I wanted it to be, but hopefully you guys can still hear the movie in the background. Hopefully it still works for you. I know my voice can be blaring at some point, so I do apologize about that, but hopefully you still enjoyed the Puppet Master 2 reaction. I'm going to grab a couple more of Bruce Campbell's books on Kindle. Hell yes, Huck. Yeah, I would love to see an Evil Dead Rise trailer. Andy, how are you doing? Did you watch the new Kenobi show? I have not yet. I haven't. Have you? Have you checked out the first couple episodes? Or the first episode, I think, dropped today? Working tomorrow for a bit. Sunday playing D&D with my family. Hell yeah, man. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time. I'd love to get my friend the Evil Dead game so we can all play some Evil Dead the game. That would be a blast. The usual caring for my mom and watching horror movies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Watching horror movies, man. And caring for your mom. That's awesome. Did you see about Yes, I did. I shared that. Yeah, on my if you guys follow me on Facebook, you guys can see a lot of posts I share. Things you can hit like on. Really, really fun. Thank you so much. Means the world. Means the world. If you guys hit that like button, follow me on social media, whether it's Twitter, TikTok. We're doing pretty good on TikTok. We got over 200 followers now. It's pretty good. Several others. Thank you so much. And I think you're new to my channel. How do you pronounce reamps? If I'm mispronouncing it, you correct me. But thank you so much for the $5, man. Thank you. Wow, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. And I love the dog, man, doing the kung fu. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I have a Twitter. That's right. Yes. I do have a Twitter. Thank you so much. That was really sweet of you, man. Thank you. I'm hesitant on it. I love Kenobi, but haven't really liked the Star Wars since Disney took over. I get that. I really like The Force Awakens, and then they kind of just botched the franchise. I like your channel. I don't know how to pronounce my name either. Oh, well, hey, I feel better about that messing up then, man. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm glad you're liking the channel that much. I mean, you did not have to do that. Thank you, dude. That's so sweet of you to do. Really, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, that was very sweet of you to do. Thank you so much. That Pooh Bear looks interesting. I think you can buy the Pooh Bear mask, the masks that they're using on immortalmasks.com. What don't you have? LOL. What don't I have? Good question. Good question. I have everything. I have Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. You guys can follow me on anything you want. Links are in the description, I think. Either the description or you can find them somewhere. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I posted my Twitter account on this. Yeah, meaning social media wise, yeah. Oh wow, you just became a member too. You're fucking going at it, aren't you? Thank you so much for becoming a member, man. That means a lot. That means genuinely a lot. That was very sweet of you to do. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I really appreciate that. Bloody Thirsty Gamer. I love saying that name. Bloodthirsty Gamer. How are you doing? Thank you so much. I saw that you said hi earlier. I missed that. I apologize. Really apologize. Thank you so much for becoming a member, man. That was awesome. Yeah. Welcome aboard. That's right. It really is sweet. I thank you so much. I'm hoping to watch the new action movie by Australian author Matthew Riley called Interceptor. Sounds interesting. I don't think I've heard of the Interceptor. Yeah, Interceptor movie. I'll definitely follow you on Twitter. I'm a Twitter frog. Hell yeah. Yes. Follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't. That means a lot. And again, if you guys want to check out the Patreon page, link in the description. Again, you get a lot of exclusive content over there. Thank you. I can see you're rocking the emojis. Thank you so much, man. I need to make new emojis, actually. Thank you. That was very sweet of you. You did not have to do that, but thank you, man, so much. I really appreciate it. Matthew Riley is one of my favorite authors. I need to look him up. I'm not sure. This new season of Love, Death, and Robots have been great. You got to watch the zombie episode. It's perfect. Ooh. I might have to consider that, man. I might have to consider that. I got so much on my plate right now. So much on my plate. We'll get around to watching Toe Pooper's The Funhouse reaction. Yes. Oh, by the way, yes, guys, if you have not seen it, the Toe Pooper The Funhouse movie reaction is now up on the channel. It was supposed to be out several days ago, but the studio was blocking it and copyright claiming it for 3 days straight. Tried to edit it, get everything taken care of, but finally got it taken care of, and it looks like they're gonna let me. I just won't make no ad revenue off it, which is fine. It's fine. As long as I can post it and you guys can watch it, that's okay with me. So it is up now if you guys want to go ahead and watch that movie reaction. Hey, Mr. Jordan, hope you are well, buddy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you hopping on in here today. Dan, I'm struggling. I'm having a stroke. Christy, hey, how are you doing? We are just discussing random horror movie things, what I'm doing on social media, my plans for the weekend, and your guys' plans for the weekend, things along those lines. But I hope you guys are having a great time. Also, if you guys have any creepy ass clown things in your house and you're tired of looking at it and you want to send them, send them to me so I can put them in the background, then please, by all means. I really hope the Chucky doll I sent you was haunted. I ordered it from Amazon. Dude, I loved it. You didn't have to do that, but I loved it. It's actually in the background. I don't know if you can see it. Hold up. If you can see it back there, the bigger Chucky doll, Nicole sent me that in the mail. I have an unboxing video up on my channel right now. It's definitely an awesome gift. It was so cool. It was unnecessary. You did not have to spend that money. Thank you so much. It was badass to unbox. I was like, I just woke up too, so like when I woke up, my eyes just like glistened with glee. I was like, no way, no way. I'm playing the Evil Dead game missions. Some of these are pretty difficult. They really are. I can't even get past the second one. Loved your reaction to Sam and Colby's Zach Begging Museum. And have you seen the Firestarter, the new movie? No, I haven't seen the new movie, but I haven't even seen the original Firestarter. So I really want to watch the first Firestarter before I watch the remake. But I do look forward to watching them because I'm a big Stephen King fan. Unfortunately, I don't have any creepy clowns to send you. If I find one, I will definitely buy it and send you. If you don't have to go out and buy one, that's okay. I'm just asking if you have any creepy dolls or any creepy clowns that you don't want on your hands no more. Send them my way, and I will do a big haunted, creepy ass fucking unboxing. If you guys can find any creepy shit you want to send me, dude. PO box information is down below. I will unbox that shit, and I will tell you how creeped out I get. And I'll put it in the background, trust me. I'm actually planning on doing a project where I decorate my furniture and stuff a little bit more, and I'll put creepy objects on it. Miss Gnome, how are you doing? Made it. I'm glad you can make it. Thank you for hitting that like button, guys. Thank you so much. Again, you did not have to, but thank you so much for the super chat revenue. It really means a lot. You guys are badasses. The original Firestarter was really good, but typically 80s. It's very much a time period movie, or a product of that time is what you're saying. Okay, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm a big fan of the 80s, so hopefully I really enjoy it. Haven't seen the Firestarter remake, but I personally saw it as unnecessary given Drew Barrymore's is perfect. I get that. Let's see. I didn't think the new Firestarter was too good, but it wasn't awful, but not so great. Makes sense. That's what I've been kind of hearing too. Kind of down the run of the mill kind of thing. What's up, Alpha? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing today? Original Firestarter is great. Drew is amazing in it. She had the new actress playing Charlie in her chat, so she saw. Sorry, I'm having a stroke. Original Firestarter is great. Drew is amazing in it. She had the new actress playing Charlie on her chat show recently. It was quite emotional. Ooh. The original Firestarter was much more truer to the book by far. Oh yeah, rest in peace, Ray Liotta. Yeah, who passed away from. Yeah, he was in Goodfellas and many other films. Wild Hogs, which I actually enjoy. I know a lot of people get. I know a lot of people are annoying. Would you open a Dybbuk box if I ever? Fuck no. Hell nah. I mean, I don't get me wrong. That would be creepy, but I don't know if I'd open it. Oh my goodness. Talking like creepy clowns and dolls and stuff. Not Dybbuk boxes. I'd cry if you sent me one though. That'd be scary as hell. My family would murder me, dude. Let's see. OG Firestar was good, just not King's best work. Watching Stranger Things, hell yeah, man. I heard the season 4 just came out. Gonna rewatch Goodfellas in honor of Ray Liotta. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. His best performance I've seen so far. Far from his worst work though. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. But dude, there's really never a bad Stephen King movie. They're all enjoyable in some way. I gotta say. Jake Weber, Sam and Colby's friends, collects murderabilia. He visited the vampire in England. Oh hell yeah, yeah. I saw one of his videos. Yeah, he definitely likes that murderabilia. I can't wait for the new Salem's Lot in September. Me either. Love Salem's Lot. Hopefully they go and make Count Barlow more of the original TV miniseries, kind of scary, not Twilight scary. Check out the 80s slasher Intruder. It has Sam and Ted Raimi. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to. Rest in peace, Andy Fletcher. Andy Fletcher. Let me look that up really quick. Sorry. I want to make sure I know who Andy. I heard of his name before. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, rest in peace, Andy Fletcher. Okay, wow. One after the other. I've looked for Dybbuk boxes, but I'm not sure what's original or fake. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Never forget Ray Liotta in the Hannibal movie. Oh yeah, he was in Hannibal. Most recent thing I saw with Ray Liotta was Hubie Halloween Guilty Pleasure. It's a fun time, man, and Ray Liotta was a lot of fun in that one. He played a good bully. Hannibal was really good. It was a good time. It was solid. I have yet to list the worst of King adaptations. I know Stephen King's Cell is going to be on that list. So yeah, the cell phone movie, where I haven't seen it. I own it on Blu-ray. I just never watched it. He was also in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Ever seen The Possession 2012 with the Dybbuk box? Yes, I have. I have seen The Possession. Watched the 1942 Cat People for the thousandth time earlier. It originated from the first ever jump scare in movie history. Oh wow! Have you watched any of the Phantasm movies? I've seen 1 and 2. Yeah, I've seen 1 and 2 of Phantasm. Cell was a good book. I bet it was a good book, but sometimes they don't adaptate very well to film. But yeah, the Phantasm films were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that first one. It was just a good time and very underrated. No one talks about Phantasm anymore. That one and Pumpkinhead are some of the most underrated horror films out there. Have you ever watched the Hannibal TV show? I have not seen the Hannibal TV show. I haven't even seen Dexter, and a lot of people have been really wanting me to watch Dexter. So, I mean, I got so many shows, yeah, that people are really wanting to see me check out. Definitely a good book, but not the movie. Thank you guys for the likes again. Really appreciate that. It's so good. The movie Cell was okay. The books are better. Yeah, that's what I've been kind of hearing. Oh, I've heard Cell is one of the worst films anybody's seen in the past like decade. One of them, but I haven't seen it myself, so I can't really tell you if I think it's like horrible. I'd like to see it myself. I'd like to give you guys a personal opinion. I'm more of a I'll give it my own personal opinion before I judge it kind of person. The score in Phantasm is good, man. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Good score. Pumpkinhead is due for a good revamp. Oh, I agree, man. Yeah, if we can get that Pumpkinhead series like a requel for Pumpkinhead, don't get me wrong, I'd be down for it. I know people are getting tired of the requels. I don't care. I just enjoy what they come out with, and I tell you what, Pumpkinhead would be a good requel, man. I would definitely be down for a Pumpkinhead requel. I really love Cell the book and movie. I'd rate Stephen King's The Tommyknockers on your list, but I loved the book. If we're talking my worst Stephen King movie of all time, I'm probably going to go with. I hate saying it. I just got so bored watching it. It's a film called Dreamcatcher. I'm not sure how many people saw Dreamcatcher, but to me, it has its moments of being hilarious and dumb and weird, but this movie is just so long and so boring at points. It's hard to get into. So I would probably go with Dreamcatcher as one of my least favorite Stephen King adapted to movies. First season of Dexter was the best. Also, like season 4 with John Lithgow from Raising Cain and Third Rock from The Sun. Hated season 8. I know Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher is a guilty pleasure of mine. It's absurd. It is absurd. It's just one of my least favorites because it's a bit of a slow burn in the wrong way. It feels very boring and it drags. It's like Stand By Me with aliens. That's right. My favorite horror movie is definitely the Emoji Movie based on a true story. Well, the Emoji Movie is definitely a horror movie. Willow is coming into Disney Plus series. I grew up watching the movie, though Val Kilmer is not coming back as he might go into retirement. That is a shame because I would like to see Val Kilmer. And that's a good. I actually wasn't even thinking about that when watching the trailer. I did a trailer reaction for the new Willow. Now I'm kind of sad that I didn't see Val Kilmer in there. Dreamcatcher was pretty bad, and I don't like things that come out of your butt and kill you. Yeah, that's not a fun concept. Yeah, you don't want that. Hell Night, 1981, with Linda Blair, very underrated horror film. Definitely think it's right up your street, Jordan. I will definitely have to give it a go. Definitely, I think I was about to watch that one at some point last year. I was actually about to watch Hell Night. I could never get into The Shining. It's not for everybody. People say it's one of Stephen King's best. I love it myself. I can completely understand why it does not work for a lot of people. I get it. I understand. I'm not someone who judges people for not liking certain things, especially fan favorite things. Existence. I don't think I've seen that. Damian Lewis from Dreamcatcher was hilarious, going back and forth between his natural British accent and his American accent. Yeah, that was funny. Do you like the original House of Wax or Vincent Price? To be blunt and honest with you, Andy Blake, I've never seen House of Wax. I need to watch a House of Wax movie, but I haven't seen it. Can you drop a vid of Sam and Colby? Can you drop a vid of Sam and Colby? Like right now, can I drop a vid of Sam and Colby? I can't right now, but if you are just jumping onto this channel, I Show Speed, if you're just making it here and you're actually enjoying the most recent Sam and Colby reactions, I have a full playlist that goes probably back almost a year ago to Sam and Colby reactions that you can just binge right now. So I would go check out that playlist and watch all of those Sam and Colby reactions because I have hours upon hours upon hours of reactions that you can check out if you're really wanting to see more Sam and Colby reactions. I got a bunch. I love Kubrick. Shining in the miniseries was so good, I thought. The miniseries was meh. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it was meh. I love the Kubrick film. It was way ahead of its time. Truly a horror classic. It says it's from David Cronenberg. Oh, well, then I definitely got to check it out. Vincent Price's birthday just passed. Oh, really? Vincent Price and House of Wax was way better than the remake. David Cronenberg is coming back with body horror. Yep, I've heard of it. Yep, Crimes of the Future. I'm looking forward to that too. With those flesh pod virtual reality consoles. We're almost been on for an hour, guys. Thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for the chat revenue. That was very sweet of you. The super chats is awesome. And the likes, really appreciate the likes. Thank you guys. Dr. Sleep was really good too, dude. I like Dr. Sleep a lot, man. Dr. Sleep, again, one of the more underrated ones. It came out like literally 2019, but no one talks about it no more. And I'm just like, that movie was actually ballsy. It was horrifying. It was hard to watch at some points from how graphic it got. It's a scary movie. Existence is the first David Cronenberg movie I saw, then The Fly a year later, or vice versa. Dr. Sleep was a mix of the original book ending and Dr. Sleep. Yep, I remember that. Yep, because in the book, yeah, the hotel gets blown up and you had to really speed up the reading there. I do, man. I do. I try to catch every comment. For sure, Dr. Sleep is incredible. I agree. 1 hour already. I feel like we just started. Yeah, it's already been almost an hour. But we have a fun time talking, so... Mike Morse, hey, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining. How is your day going? Let's see if we can get this video up to, and it might be impossible, but if there's one thing I learned, we can do the impossible. Let's try to get this up to 30 likes. If you guys have not liked this video already, let's see if we can get up to 30 likes. 30 solid likes. You should react to Dr. Phil interviews. Zachary Davis, very creepy. It's a short, only about 9 minutes, but it's worth it. Huh. Interesting. Doctor Sleep was great. Yes. Have you seen some of the more obscure Stephen King films like Big Driver and The Good Marriage? No one seems to watch those. I have not seen those, to be honest with you. I've seen a lot of Stephen King properties. I've seen Christine, Cujo, Carrie, the Carrie 2013 remake. Didn't see the other one. I've seen Doctor Sleep, The Shining, It, all the It movies, Salem's Lot, Maximum Overdrive. I've seen Sleepwalkers. I've seen a lot of Stephen King properties. Children of the Corn, that Children of the Corn TV remake that came out. I mean, I've seen a lot. There's definitely some Stephen King films out there I still gotta watch. What is that one with Kathy Bates in it? Oh god, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. It has Kathy Bates in it. Dolores Claiborne. That's right. Dolores Claiborne is the one I still need to watch. No, I love Misery. Dolores Claiborne is the one. I've seen Misery. I've seen it several times. Yep, Dolores Claiborne is the one I was talking about. Dolan's Cadillac is another underrated King film. I don't think I've heard of that movie. Seen Cat's Eye. The Devil You Know would be a great docuseries to watch. Might have to check it out. That sounds interesting. Oh, damn right, Dolores Claiborne. Misery was awesome. It's a great movie. Love Misery. Love Misery. Also watched The Relic from 1997, fantastic film, which has completely overlooked as a great creature feature movie. Okay. I think I've heard of The Relic. I've never seen it myself, so that's a good one to recommend. Yeah, Dolores Claiborne is impressive neo noir thriller. My favorite so far. Christian Slater was amazing in Dolan's Cadillac. Did you like Needful Things? That's another one I need to check out. Needful Things is another one. Love Secret Window, Sebastian. I love Secret Window. Such an underrated Johnny Depp film. If you have not seen Secret Window and you're a Johnny Depp buff, check out Secret Window. He really shows his acting chops in another way in that film, I think. And it's overlooked. I read Dolores Claiborne with my fiance at the same time was the craziest way to read a book. I'll definitely rewatch Secret Window for Johnny. Absolutely, yeah. If you're really into the Johnny Depp stuff right now and you want to watch a good, crazy psychological thriller like that movie, highly recommend it. It's a little bit predictable, but I love the Creepshow movies and Shudder series too. As a matter of fact, Reams, I actually am doing reactions to the Creepshow series on Patreon right now. So if you go to the link in the description and become a patron, you can watch the series along with me. So yeah, I love the movie too. The movie is one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations and movies of all time. So I love the first Creepshow, and the second one was pretty fun. My favorite Stephen King adaptation is The Green Mile. Not a horror, but amazing movie. The Sleep Doctor also gave me nightmares. I can't watch movies with sad, scary things to do with babies. I get that. Battleground is another King adaptation from the TV series Nightmares and Dreamscapes. I will go get the Patreon. Oh, thank you so much, man. If you want to, it's just an option. If you want to and you want to watch a lot of exclusive stuff with me, it's there for you guys to become a part of Patreon and be a part of a bigger kind of thing. The Ninth Gate is one of my favorites for the creepiness and music openings credits. I gotta see The Ninth Gate. I got to. The Green Mile creeped me out. Oh, it can. It certainly is creepy in some places. He practiced different impressions with the multiple Johnny series with starts to break, like Roman Polanski or Marlon Brando or Christopher Walken. Ever see the Stephen King series Kingdom Hospital? It has a friendly talking anteater in it. I have not. That sounds interesting, though. A friendly talking anteater. Only Stephen King would come up with something like that. Ninth Gate is my favorite work by Depp. A lot of people love that game. A lot of people do. That game. A lot of people love that movie. The Langoliers, oh my goodness. I've seen parts of the Langoliers. I haven't watched the full thing. Never. Oh, I've also seen Graveyard Shift, which is a fun time. Fun movie. Never heard of the that Reams. Let's see. Well, one specific scene, the Green Mile, creeped me out. I have a question. Do you have vids where you yourself explore haunted places, or is it just reactions? Right now, and for now, it's just reactions. Though we have talked about if we ever hit a big goal on our Patreon page or our channel, that me and Michael or whoever I have going with me on this channel at some point would love to do exploration videos like that, but we just can't with how much that could cost. So we kind of have to wait it out and see what happens. But someday, maybe I wouldn't be surprised if we do. I think we've talked about the Ohio State Reformatory once or twice. Did anyone here like the Johnny Depp movie Dark Shadows? I liked it. I think it's a good time. Johnny Depp's a lot of fun. Ever seen The Mangler? No, I haven't. That sounds interesting. Loved The Langoliers. I went to see the original. Kingdom Hospital at the Cinemas was a Danish TV series directed by Lars von Trier. Kingdom Hospital came out right after King was hit by the van. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Dark Shadows is just okay. I need to watch the original series. The Langoliers was a lot different than the short story. Yeah, the Dark Shadows movie, I had one of the most cringiest moments ever. It's the scene towards the end of the film with Chloe Grace Moretz, and she pretty much comes out as a werewolf, and she looks at her mom saying, "Yeah, I'm a werewolf." Woof. It was so cringy and so dumb. I'm a big fan of Chloe Grace Moretz, but that was cringy as all hell. Didn't King also do? Yeah, I think he did do. Yeah, he did. Yeah, in the beginning of that movie, some guy gets hit by a car. I didn't care for the film version of The Mangler with Robert Englund too much. It was okay, Reams, but after watching the original TV show, the movie was cringe-worthy. No, it didn't, but it was so bad it's good. Those are good times. So bad it's good movies. Troll 2. Alice Cooper cameo was hilarious in Dark Shadows. I loved that cameo. Yeah, you're right. That was a great cameo. Yeah, Dreamcatcher was the first book after the accident. Makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Sharon Nyberg, LOL. Hello! Did you like Pet Cemetery remake? You know, it's alright. It's alright. It did some things differently. I feel like they shouldn't have spoiled the movie, the entirety of the movie in the trailer, but overall, not bad. Not bad. I liked it. It was okay. I liked the ending. I liked the end credit song. It was just a different version, a different take on the original song by the Ramones, but really like that. Like the cat church. Church was the best part of the movie, hands down. But actually, I would go as far as saying I like Church in the newer one more than the original. I thought in the newer one he was more smart and cunning and evil, but that might be the best part of the movie in all honesty. And I liked John Lithgow as Judd. I thought that was great casting. Storm of the Century is a good time. Love that one. That's an underrated one. Another underrated movie. TV miniseries, I should say. Stephen King was actually high in painkillers while writing Dreamcatcher when he was in the hospital. He says this is an interview. He says this in an interview. Wow. He does write a lot when hyped up on something, doesn't he? I love that Stephen King is kind of the Stan Lee of cameos in his movies, though. I think that's always fun. I remember when I watched someone's Dreamcatcher review and they couldn't handle the memory warehouse idea. What the fuck was Stephen King on when he wrote this? Oh, yeah. The movie of Gerald's Game. Love Gerald's Game. Gerald's Game is a good watch, man. On Netflix, if you have Netflix and you haven't watched Gerald's Game, I highly recommend it. Very intense, very psychologically traumatizing and messed up. It's a good watch. Folks, time for me to go. Great chatting. Great chatting to everyone. Yes, thank you so much for chatting, Huck. Don't worry, we're not going to be on for much longer. I think we're almost over an hour, and I do got to go pick up my brother here soon. So from work, so I won't be on much longer myself. Have a great weekend, Huck. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it, dude. And I hope you guys run over and watch that Funhouse movie reaction. Hit the like on it too. Hit that like button. It means a lot. And it shows me you guys want to see more movie reactions. Horror movie reactions haven't really been getting a lot of views, unfortunately, lately. They did a Salem Slot remake on TNT with Rob Lowe as he plays a war veteran who fights off an army of vampires. That's interesting. Hopefully they kind of keep with the original story. I didn't know that they made where he fights off a army of vampires. That's crazy. Gotta go too. It's my birthday. Hope you all have a good evening. Take care. Okay, thank you so much. Really really awesome that you can make it. Thank you so much. Thanks for the chat. Have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much. That means a lot. So I guess everybody's ready to hop off here. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Really appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. It was really meaningful. You didn't have to do that. Thank you for checking out Patreon. If you guys went over and checked out our Patreon page, thank you so much. Okay, Sebastian, have a great birthday. Happy birthday, man. I really appreciate you hopping on here on your birthday. I actually love the TNT remake of Salem's Lot. Didn't care for Rucker Hauer as Barlow in that one, though. Oh, that's an interesting person to cast as Barlow. It doesn't really fit for me. But okay, guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for hopping on in, chatting with me for this Friday Fright Night. It really means a lot. Again, you will see more content coming soon, so be ready for that. And again, keep it retro, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Take care, and have a great weekend.